Okay. So, the last time we finished up the first expedition with my somewhat
Huzzah!
clunky mechanics. Yes. Huzzah. You guys discovered two of the points of interest. I have resized things. I have included additional points of interest across the map. Um, Taking into consideration some ideas on how to do explorations forward, I will work on how that will work over the course of the week. Um, One of the things that I'm going to change in the immediate is while you guys are exploring, whenever a roll is 6 or above, I'm going to throw it into a new threat counter. And it right now I'm just gonna toy with it as being 6. As soon as it fills up, something bad will happen. Maybe a slice gets spent making, you know, things more difficult for you during a check, or maybe you guys are able to lower it due to some type of shenaniganry. Um, when you guys go out to do an expedition, I will let you know the type of threat that you are going to be facing, roughly. I'll give you an idea. That is the only thing right now that I'm going to change is the inclusion of this threat clock, because last time just trying to come up with like random shit every time to throw at you guys when it was over a 6 didn't feel too good. I didn't like how that flowed, and I like Obe's idea. Also, if you guys have any other ideas on things that you want to include or change or anything like that, just let me know, because there's a very good chance um, that I am dumb. I would say the odds are better than average that I am in fact doing a dumb. So do not hesitate.
We can be dumb together.
Mm-hmm.
We may not be smarter, but we'll certainly be faster.
At the end of last session, you were all getting ready to throw a party. And now that I say this, I'm a little upset because Vaker's not here. Because one of the things that the celebration was going to be Vaker displaying his dominance over Better Than You with his fancy Colium powered fireworks. It's going to be magical display, and I really want him to describe everything that happens in excruciating detail. But the bastard had to go to a TGI Fridays and then forgot. So we get to deal with that.
Classic.
Um, Hopefully he'll be back in like an hour or so.
He said he's on his way back.
Yeah.
So
So
presumably he's already left.
yeah, yeah, he did say he's on his way. So within an hour, if you guys are okay with stretching things out a little bit, great.
Manage.
Yeah, we can do the Marine talks to Shay thing until he gets back, presumably.
Great. All right. So you guys are. Let's see. Is it this one or is it
As
this?
well as if there's any camping activities you guys want to take.
Correct.
Because me and Soren have already taken ours.
Oh
And just
Which of
so
course results in the bond.
and just so you know, Bink, this is the new Artificers building. Wait, were you here for that?
Wait. No.
So
Think? No.
when you guys returned from your expedition, Better Than You and his 12 compatriots had managed to build an entire Artificers outpost, or their equivalent. So, any projects that are undertaken by the party, you will have a free helper. Also, stone buildings were built,
Yes.
and the population went up to, I believe, 113.
My
Something like that.
It had increased. 122. 122. 109 townsfolk and 13 dwarves. I was not expecting to be counting other races, but here we are. I forgot that they counted as people.
A very human of you.
Wow.
Understandable mistake.
Thank you. Thank you.
They are
Yes,
basically just rocks.
they are. They are just a pile of rocks. Thank you. They also paved some stones between their building and your building so that they can have an easier access to you guys.
Stand up, fellows, right?
Excellent.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, excellent neighbors.
Now that Vaker's not here, I'm going to let you guys know. I'm going to try everything in my power to either make Vaker hate them or love them. I'm going to make him do one of those two things. Also, so they've been stringing up lights along the roads, the main roads here, and around this stone gazebo, this pre-existing building, as part of the celebrations. And they are thrilled to be a part of it and a part of this new community with their dear friend Bossamir. Do you guys have any ideas on what camp activities you'd like to do?
Yeah, I was gonna roll mine into the party to forge a bond with Lily, so that I can heal another person in the party.
And make Shay lose her shit even harder.
Yeah.
So how do you do that?
It's just one of the rest actions, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Right, I didn't know if there
During
was
the rest
a
you can do.
I didn't know if there was a specific activity that went along with that.
I mean, he can take a camp activity and say that's how his bond like develops.
For my camp activity, I guess I'll just do the martial practice one.
Does anybody want a pep talk?
Korobos would accept the pep talk.
Does he need one though?
I don't know, probably not.
He seems like the most, probably the single most mentally stable individual in this entire place.
You know, the more mentally stable someone seems,
He seems strangely self-actualized.
maybe he's faking it.
Maybe he's suffering the most.
Yeah, exactly.
He could be. Oh, that's very for whatever reason I can't find the damn PDF that has the camp activities in it. No. I fucking downloaded it.
you put it?
I don't know. It's apparently up my ass somewhere.
Doesn't sound pleasant.
It's not. I didn't put it there.
So, okay.
Here it is. It's a natural atlas, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I found it. Thankfully, my ass is not that big. I just have to fish around for a little bit.
Couldn't be me.
What does
Yeah,
martial practice for Lily look like? As everyone's bustling about, preparing for a party, you study the blade.
Yeah, literally. She just finds like, is there like a courtyard or something like that? Some like training yard in the, or adjacent to the.
There would be like on the roof of the mercenary
Yeah.
mercenary headquarters.
So she's up there then. While the lights are being put up, just kind of. She goes through like a series of like martial forms with her sword.
Doing katas out here. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just practices.
Very nice. You could feel the burning gaze of Shay behind you. She does not approach.
Lily is used to people looking at her strangely, so she doesn't react.
And Shay's internal monologue. Oh, so I'm not even worth it acknowledging.
Yes, yes, that precisely. You'll hear a huff, and she will depart, and she will start puppy dogging around Shay, just following him around.
Reen, you mean?
Hmm.
Yeah. Reen.
Reen, yes, run Reen, not herself.
It'd be weird.
I don't know. Is Shay a narcissist, Reen?
I'm gonna go with no.
No, yeah.
I believe the implication was that she's a tomboy.
Yeah, so I was thinking about it, and while it was amusing, the idea that Reed and Shay had never been apart for more than a day before, I don't think that can actually be even remotely true.
Oh.
Because Reed's fucking crazy master in the mountains, old Wild Bill, he would take him and be like, "You need to fight under this waterfall, in the freezing mountains." And Reed would be like, "Why?" He'd be like, "Well, if you can dodge a waterfall, you can dodge a ball, right?" And he's like, throw shit at him while he's standing in the waterfall. And this would take like weeks, right? Like just the most brutal ass fucking training imaginable. And so Reed, would be gone for presumably months at a time at random intervals. So I think, they can still be clingy, but that cannot
Perfect.
be true.
I think I know what your pep talk should be about.
Yeah. I was thinking about giving a pep talk to Bosmir because he's clearly falling apart with his fucking rival here. But I want you to know you're a valued member of this party.
Excellent.
Fortunately, he's not here. But also, I think Reen taught Shay how to dance at some point during their childhood, because that would have been one of the things he was taught by his crazy master. And so, that's applicable to normal life, unlike robbery or stabbing people.
Okay, Shay now has levels in Dancer.
Yeah. Well, this is the setup, right? They have to both be like good dancers, and the reason why Reen isn't, I think what the setup is, right, is like Reen talks to Shay before like the dance, right, and he like catches her up, and like maybe they practice or whatever, right, before like the party starts.
Mm-hmm.
And then they separate to go do whatever, and Reen runs into Lily and teaches her how to dance while Shay is doing something else and shows up, and that's what sets her off, right? Not because Reen is explicitly ignoring her; she's just not there to dance with at the beginning.
Okay, so you're looking for Shay to do this new dance with, but you find Lily instead?
Yeah, basically. Like he's like, oh boy, I can go dance with Shay, but Shay is, doing whatever at the beginning. So he's like, oh, well, I'll dance with Lily in the meantime, which can be the excuse.
And we can have it because I just had her stare daggers at Lily and then leave in a huff. That this is the time where you would show up.
Reen arrives just shortly after.
Yes, and she's fucked up because she wants nothing to do with Lily right now. And that's why you can't find her. She's off sulking or pouting right now. So, oh, she gets to spend all this time with him. This is not fair.
Shadow boxing those invisible enemies, I see. You should take this time to see if our voices sound normal in your OBS.
I fucking think so.
Can you record your number?
I don't know. Blinson, you're watching this. You tell me. Everything sounds good here. Thank you, Blinson. Appreciate it. Great. This is third time was the charm, apparently, because the first time I muted myself the entire fucking time without realizing until the end of 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Painful.
Oh, it still hurts me every time I fucking think about it. Just like, oh, so dumb. And second time that, don't you point and laugh at me, you fucker. And the second time that you guys were too damn quiet and, all right, I think we're good now, though. Stop pointing.
Okay.
So do you guys, are you guys waiting for Vaker to show up to do all these things that we're talking about?
To give him a pep talk, probably I can probably just do the session recap now if people want.
Yes. So, I've decided to give out an extra free Fabula point for any player who offers a recap of the prior session from their own character's perspective. You got to let me know ahead of time. We're not going to double up. It's first come, first serve.
Yeah, well, I get one just for starting the session because I had 0.
Well, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And if you started with 0 and did the recap, you would have gotten 2.
Yeah, well, it's not my turn this time, so.
This is true. That's just to let you guys know, for the future. You can double up. This is not a either or. It's a extra little treat. So, take it away. What happened last time, Reen?
Okay. So, this would be a bit awkward if Rena's explaining this to Shay. We're just going to pick up in the middle of this because otherwise he's like, here's what happened in the last 10 days. Please ignore the first 11.
Sure.
So, after defeating the bandits, and the one ran off screaming into the desert, which was kind of dark now that I think about it. Do you think maybe we shouldn't trust the mages? We stumbled into a sandstorm, but luckily we were able to avoid most of the trouble by taking shelter. Unfortunately, the shelter we found was holes in the ground filled with thorny bushes, which was less than ideal. We were, uh, you know, feeling bad about ourselves when we heard some chanting or singing, I suppose. I didn't really understand what was being said because it was being sung by dwarves. And we ran across a very interesting fellow. It was Bosmir's best friend, actually. His name is Betar Thanu. A wonderful fellow. I think you've already met him. He built that nice building over there. Paved the roads for us. Just a 10 out of 10 individual. And we were in high spirits. And shortly afterwards, we ran into some wolves. And the fight wasn't terribly difficult, but one of them ran away when it felt its death was imminent. And we I'm trying to remember what was the geographic features we found that set off the town, the settlement location. Was it just like an oasis or something?
Yes.
Okay. We came across an oasis, and it might take a little bit of doing, but I think another settlement could be started up there, which would be very convenient for the purposes of setting out expeditions further afield. And we were feeling pretty positive and started to head on back. And we got attacked by wolves again. It was really weird because, one of the wolves had an eye patch on for some reason. And we're like, how did he get that eye patch? And then we remembered, oh, it was the same wolf from the last battle. And we're like, well, I guess, we're fighting this wolf again. And, it's kind of weird that it came back for round 2, but whatever. And, but it had more friends. And so we killed all its friends. And for a moment there, I was wondering if we're just going to run into ever-increasing amounts of wolves. But luckily, with some earth magic, we sent it into the stratosphere, and I'm pretty sure that's the last we'll ever see of that wolf again. I mean, there's no way it would come back, right? Yeah, but then we came back and ran into you and found Betar hard at work. And now we're getting ready for a party.
Oh, you tell the most fascinating stories. I could listen to you talk for hours.
Thank you. I'm an excellent storyteller, if I do say so myself.
Shay remains enamored and her eyes glued to your eyes.
Very... How Bosmer's doing.
Yeah, I wonder what Bosmer's doing now too. As he's feverishly creating fireworks, using up the coleum that you found by chance.
He seemed a bit off since we ran into Betar. Not sure why.
Do you think that they, are more than just good friends? Maybe that's what it is.
You mean like best friends? Like me and
you? Her mouth just drops for a second. She still has a big smile and is staring at you.
To the viewers, we see a very visible eye twitch.
Yes.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, sure. Like that.
Oh my fucking God.
Yes, just like that. As she wipes away a tear, she turns away from you to wipe away the tear. Man, there's just so much dust in the air right now.
Yeah, it's probably the same storms.
Oh, that's what it is. That's why I'm tearing up. Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
God.
so, what do you think about the rest of your party, your group?
Well, I think Holly eats people's souls.
Oh dear!
Yeah, it's a bit
What?
concerning. I don't know. Those bandits we fought, she just sort of like, I don't know, drove them insane.
That cute little creature does that?
Yeah, right. It's crazy.
Oh my goodness. Is that what gnomes all do? Do all gnomes do that?
I don't know. I've only met the one gnome
Maybe that's
so
why they.
far, though.
Oh my.
Yeah,
That's,
but
that's worrying. What do you think of Bossamir?
Cosimir's a good guy, but yeah,
And Faria. Yeah, I feel like I know what you think about her. She's been around you
Yeah.
for some time.
oh yeah. We've both known her for a long time. Oh look, it's Bossamir.
Oh, yay, Bossamir, you're here.
Bossamir is slightly tipsy as he's walking over. Huh?
Weren't you
It's like
working
a
on
sheep.
fireworks? Should you be drinking right now?
How the hell are you drunk?
It helps me work better. And yes, don't worry, the fireworks are dealt with. Just.
Bossamir, I want you to know you're a valued member to this party, and that the next time you're about to recover mind points, you'll recover double that amount.
I appreciate it. What are mind points?
I'm not entirely sure, but I
This-
felt like it was very important to inform you of that for some reason.
This is a bizarre topic to have right now.
So yes. Sure, I'll note it down. So let's actually catch feel. What's going on? Is this in the middle of the celebration?
No, Reen was talking to Shay about our adventures with wolves.
Adventures with wolves?
You know, the whole us getting attacked by wolves.
Oh, our adventure with wolves. I thought she had an adventure with wolves. Okay.
So, Master Bossamir, what's your relationship? I know I don't mean to pry. But this Master Batar is a close friend of yours?
All right, I ain't you clear. All right. Master Betar is a former classmate of mine when we were both studying Magitech engineering, and
Oh, a peer.
yes, I was very surprised to find him upon the surface. But it seems like he was inspired to go up on the surface for similar reasons to my own.
Well, that would make sense. I mean, he is your peer. Is he more than that?
No, he is just a peer.
Okay.
Maybe we sometimes compete with our projects.
Oh,
So he's
it's-
your rival.
That would be a closer name to the
Bold of you
relationship,
to bold of you to assume that he considers himself a worthy rival.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had it all wrong. I thought, okay, rivals. Oh my. But while he was here, because he arrived before you all did, he kept going on and about you and how amazing you are. I thought, well, I must have misread that.
Wait, he said that?
Yes, he was ecstatic to see a peer. He said that you saw things that no one else did.
Bossman doesn't look like he knows how to compute that.
He also said that you were very hasty in your work, and he worries for you.
That's the better I know better. Can't give a coffee without some backhandedness to it.
He said that almost all of your inventions didn't end in a lethality. That's good, I think. I don't know anything about Magitech.
Is this Betar guy bullying you?
No, it's just
No. Oh.
It's just all three of those statements could be viewed in a very negative light, is all.
sometimes he seems to want to one up me. Is all he's. He always, as I'm coming up with an invention, comes out with something just a little better, or something just to steal the limelight I deserve for creating something. I feel like it's on purpose.
Oh.
Does he know how to dance?
I saw him.
I don't know, but I bet I could dance better than him.
We should work out a dance routine. I can definitely help you with this.
No, I thought you were going to help me dance. What the?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm gonna dance with you too, obviously. You know, you can help me help him come up with a sick dance routine to beat Betar.
Well, what do I get out of it? Can I have our own personal dance?
Sure.
Okay, I'm in. I'm just gonna try to grab Bossamir and take you to a place to start dancing with you. She's not going to be able to move you unless you want to be moved, but she's gonna try.
Just full body pushing him, and he's just standing there.
After a couple seconds of her trying to move me, I acquiesce and follow her, I guess.
God, you're very well. That's I don't know how to.
I'm made of stone glass, unless you're
Made of stone. And she looks at you.
That's not like a secret Dwarves keep, right? It's just
Yeah, it
that
is.
we keep. It is.
It is. Yeah.
I thought it was just an illusion to keep polite for them. Okay.
It's mostly.
Let me retcon it.
Well, you're just
Dwarves
saying
are
that
built
you're-
different, lass.
Yeah.
We're denser than most. Physically, not mentally.
It's a good save.
An important distinction, huh?
Mm-hmm. But yes, you're. Well, come on, show me what you could do with your dancing.
All right, let's go. Yeah, just so that the gnome and the dwarf are aware, you guys are definitely made out of stone and other materials, and it is one of the better kept secrets of the Mountainkin. Because if a human, or a better kept secret from the humans of the southern region, the Southern Seas region where we all are, they are really xenophobic. So if it doesn't look human, it's a monster and it should be fought. So that's something that they realized hundreds of years ago. So they keep up that disguise constantly.
Yeah, shoot, that's more understandable. Okay, so it's a better kept secret. Is
Yeah.
it like only a better kept secret that like only like real educated people about dwarves know, or is this like no one really knows?
If there's someone from a capital city, like Suvero for Makone, for this kingdom, there is a slim chance that they may have picked up on it. Most of the time it gets hand waved as, of course, dwarves are made out of stone. We're from the mountains. What do you think? Like more of like a in a joking manner, not one to be kept serious, but they're still not lying.
Yeah,
Because-
yeah, it's a common figure of speech where I'm from.
Yeah, yeah, that's how it's usually
We're
treated.
built like a brick shit house.
Yeah, yeah. Because they're very keen on not being touched. Personal space is important above ground.
Got you.
But yeah, you could still like wear clothing. Like you know that Betar and most of his dwarves they've assumed human like garb over their rocky bodies. Like you guys are kind of able to see through the illusion because you're used to this magic. So you know that they are actually wearing a close approximation to what you see. So that if people do brush into them, you know, they can just play it off like, yeah, of course, you know, I'm just, you know, sturdy.
Got you. That's good to know. Good to know. So I'm assuming Boston will wear gloves because if you're gonna try to dance and that's part involved touching depending on what kind of dance. Make sure they all recognize the very rough stone texture.
Oh yeah, be prepared for a lot of, you know, chiseled, cut from stone type of compliments, which it's probably pretty nice actually for a dwarf to hear.
Mm-hmm. That is nice. Right.
All right, so that's where Shay is teaching Bosmir how to dance. Which dances would you have taught her? Because dancers have a few different dances.
I don't think he taught her any of the like kill your enemies dances. He taught her like regular ass dancing, which I assume is just part of the whole dancer stick.
Did not teach her class levels dance, taught her how
Yeah.
to dance.
Yeah.
Did you accidentally like teach her like more intimate dances like tango or whatever the cultural equivalent
naturally.
is, and then
Yeah.
she just
Yeah, whatever it takes to make her get the wrong idea, no matter what.
It's not even Reen's fault, you know. Reen's master picked up on that Shay was into Reen, and so he's like, "Well, Reen, go teach her all these dances." Assuming
Yeah,
Reen
no.
would-
All right, what are the
Reen would-
funniest possible dances to teach this kid to like ruin this girl's life?
Just-
oh my god, you just teach her to maintain eye contact just to make sure she pays attention, and she just think you're staring lovingly into
It's
her eyes.
important you stare into your dance partner's eyes. Like, oh, okay.
Oh, that's great.
Perfect.
So, last, you teach me better. You teach me how to dance better than Master Betar, and I'll make sure you get that chance with Reen over there.
Oh yes, yeah, yes, of course. How much of a rival is he? Because I might be able to break his legs. I really want this. How much do you need to beat him?
Yes.
I don't think
As much as you want that dance.
I don't think she'd be able to break his legs.
That's right. I've been taking cooking classes. I think I might be able. No, don't worry about it. I'll be able to do something. I will help. Of course. She's very flustered thinking about all the ways to teach you and bring him down.
Excellent.
All right, so Shay and Bosmir are now out practicing their dancing.
For just to make sure I write it down, I finished the firework convention thing.
I will say that it's going to be done by the time of the celebration.
Gotcha. Okay.
So either it's done now or it's going to be done soon. It will be done before.
Heard.
And will Reen now be teaching Lily how to do this dance that you needed to teach? Or develop the bond, rather? Or is that going to be during the celebration proper?
It's going to be during the celebration, I think. I think
Right in
Reen-
front of everybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
even better.
He'll hold like dance lessons for everybody, right? It'll be like a big thing, and he'll be like, "Hey, Lily, come up here and help me." Like, blah blah blah. Okay, this far.
Yeah, from Reen's perspective, he needs a dance assistant that he can
Yeah,
teach to show
yeah.
everyone else. From Shay's perspective, that bitch is getting the first dance.
Yep. All
But,
right.
in the meantime, Rena's probably going to help just set up.
All right. Does anyone else want to do anything else before the celebrations begin?
I don't know. I don't know how long teaching Faria how to drink someone's mind once would take, really.
I mean, it's a camping activity when you're presumably taking a rest or right before a rest, so
Yeah. So I guess it's the same amount of time like before the celebration.
any amount, really. Technically, you guys have a whole day. Like, you guys came back to town yesterday. And this is now day of celebration. You know, you're getting ready. It's an impromptu thing, so they're all still setting up. It's not like they
Yeah,
had
it
a few days
was
to
probably
prepare.
that, and then it was probably a decent amount of time helping out Bosomir with stuff. You know, the thing that she's used to doing.
Okay. In that case, it is now time for the celebration. Nope, that's not it. It's not raining. Oh, I thought I had fireworks to go off here. I don't. So as the sun begins to set, all of the preparations for the celebration are in place. There are tables set up for the foods and drinks. Most of the drinks here are probably going to just be fresh water, but there should be some alcoholic beverages as well. The people are amazed and bewildered and in awe of these magical lights that the dwarves have set up, and they keep singing their praises and what a unique experience this is. You'll occasionally hear them coming up to Reen, thanking him for organizing this and putting it together and funding it, and for the merchant company at large for keeping the place safe from bandits and wolves currently so far, and again for bringing in these delightful dwarves, because dwarves are very rare. Most of the townsfolk or most of the common folk, they'll go their entire lives without ever seeing one, so this is a real treat. So the entire atmosphere is festive and upbeat, and they're looking forward to everything to come. A few of the dwarves start producing their musical instruments, and they just start playing. It definitely doesn't sound like human music, that's for sure. There's no wind instruments here. It's mostly drums and like chimes. They're like triangles. They're like striking metal on metal and creating different notes with it. So it sounds kind of like a mixture of like rain drums. And oh shoot, what's the name of that thing? It's like a series of glass bowls that get smaller and smaller.
Glass bowls?
Yeah.
I think it's a glass harmonica.
Yes, glass harmonica. Glass harmonica. Yeah. They have a thing that's like that as well.
Imagine I would imagine they'd have string instruments, but they're like strung with like thick metal wires.
Yeah.
So they're like Yeah.
They would be strumming along to. It would be a really low note. They don't do many high notes with those types of things. They use these other like metal drums and type of these glass harmonicas. But yeah, so they start doing that. If anyone would like to, I don't know, start say dancing or things of that nature.
Hmm.
That sounds fantastic.
Because better than you is gonna start dancing.
Yeah, I mean, Rena's
I have to challenge him at this rate. I can't let that slide. Well, I'll show him up.
He sees your challenge as a form of like a duet, and he accepts gleefully. He's very excited for you to join in dancing.
This has never happened before.
Yeah, this is. I didn't know you knew how to dance, friend. Yes, come, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Prepare to be amazed by my newly acquired dancing skills.
Yes.
All right. He says rain. It's like rain drums and glass harmonica. I need sound. I need to hear glass harmonica real quick so I can figure out what kind of dance.
Oh.
But yes, he is gonna try to outdo Master Betar in dancing, even if everyone else assuming they're just dancing together.
Oh yeah, even better than you assumes that you're just dancing with them. He's not seeing this as a competition. And you can say how good or poor you go.
I have a way to help me determine that.
Okay. If you have something that's going to sway things in your favor, do it. If you don't, then your dance will be perfectly average, and better than yours will just be slightly better than you.
I can't let that slide. Hold on.
He's not maxed out all of his sliders. They're just all above average. All of them. Every single one.
Damn it. Hold on, I'm opening Photomator.
What do you got? You have a skill, you have a roll, you want to use a Fabula point to just wow the crap out of them.
I want to roll. I want to trust the die, and if I can, I will use a Fabula point to re-roll it.
Absolutely. He is one of your bonds, so yes. That would make perfect sense.
Well.
So this would be probably a dexterity insight roll.
Ooh, I'm good at that.
And the DL will be 10. You can just assume that he's going to be rolling an 11. That is what he's rolling.
God damn it.
He is slightly above the average of 10.
Gotta roll. 18! Let's go!
That's impressive.
I fucking maxed out result. I'm taking that.
Wow.
I am not gonna roll good for the rest of this session.
Oh my god, that was max roll. Good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So do you want to describe how well you do? Because it's an amazing feat, really. Do you want to
Okay,
describe?
so let me think on it for a second. So basically, as he steps into the ring, he sees better. He steps across from him, and like a circle forms around him, and the drums start beating into tune along with the glass harmonica, which I'm trying to remember how it sounds like. Hmm. I'm assuming dwarven dances would be like heavier and slower.
Much,
I
yeah.
imagine they're like mosh pits.
They could be, but they could also be like a slow, measured, almost like a haka that like New Zealanders
Ooh.
do.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
perfect. Actually, I was almost trying to think along the lines of maybe like, yeah, it's like stomping your feet, not tap dancing really, but like going into with the rain, not with the raindrops, the rain drums, and just like creating like a, I don't know, would you call that like a smooth harmony or something like that?
It's less abrupt. Yeah, it would be a more smooth take on what the haka would be.
Yeah, let's go with a haka, Dick. I feel like that best fits with like bulky and heavy bodies and stuff. As he basically starts a haka, incorporating like some of the beats to it, like kind of take control of the crowd as some of them start also dancing with him. The dwarves especially, but maybe some of the humans as well. As he basically takes control of the dance.
Yeah, yeah, better than you, who originally was expecting to be leading this. Sees just how amazing you are at this, and he follows you. He is utterly enamored with you as well. Like you hear him like whisper your praise as he gets like closer and dances around you. I had no idea you knew how to do this. You've been hiding so many secrets from me.
I would dwarf for many surprising talents.
Yeah,
All right, go
the
on.
the humans are now trying to imitate your dance as well. Poorly.
Perfect.
Most of them they're trying. They get close.
You know, it's the spirit that counts. And Bossamir's praise is stroking Bossamir's ego. So he's enjoying this a lot. He has like an actual genuine smile on his face, even if it's a little smug.
Yeah, and just so you know, if you rolled anything other than max, you would have offered a backhanded compliment after.
Damn.
But no, he cannot beat a max roll. That was very, very impressive. Reen, if you don't, start doing your dancing thing, eventually the dwarves will sort of tire out and take a break, and then other human musicians will chime in with their own instruments to things that you're more accustomed to.
Yeah, I think they're playing Cotton Eye Joe. I was like, what is something you can easily teach people? Like a huge crowd of people. And I was like, Cotton Eye Joe, obviously. Fucking, that is so easy to learn. Like, so that is what Reen will be teaching everybody.
Okay. You teach the whole town this world's equivalent of Cotton Eye Joe.
Glorious. Utterly glorious.
Yeah, they're so excited to do this with you too. Oh.
But yeah.
Show them, Dance Master. Show them your skills.
Yes. Who are you dancing with? You're just dancing.
Bossamir is going to like persuade you. You know, your best friend Shay is here, and I think she deserves a dance for coming all this way
I
out.
think she's busy like trying to sabotage.
Is she?
Yeah, because she can't be here for this specific. She has to walk in after, like right after it started.
Okay,
bet. So while all of the dwarves are outside of the outpost, Bossamir, you know this. I don't know if anyone else would. Feel free to say you do. Bossamir, you saw her enter the outpost, the artificer's outpost, with a bag of what you think is food. And she would have told you that she intends to poison his food, and then she listed the things that she was going to use to poison it. It's all literally just seasoning that you guys use normally. She was going to give him what normally would have been a small dosage of poison for a human, and you're like, no, that fucking tastes delicious. That sounds great.
Wait, you're putting arsenic shavings in his food, dude? That's some gourmet shit.
She has no concepts. She just thinks that you guys are just humans, but stouter and wider. So she's like, don't worry. I know this poison, it won't harm him. It won't kill him. It'll just debilitate him. I got this. Don't worry. And then she goes inside. Even though the dance is already fucking happened.
It takes like 30 minutes trying to get through the door. Doesn't realize they all went out the back entrance.
Should I stop her?
Would you?
I mean, you're busy dancing with right now. You're
Yeah.
busy like
Yeah, like-
you're having fun
Yeah,
with
I'm
your life.
dancing. It's not gonna do anything. I beat him with my superior dancing skills. I didn't need poison. As soon as she didn't do anything too crazy. I guess she would have let him go. Whatever.
Oh yeah, she would have told you exactly what she was doing, and you would have concluded that is the dumbest fucking thing. But God bless your heart, you're trying.
I appreciate your help, lass. Don't worry. I'll keep my end of the bargain.
Yeah. So she would have gone off to do that before the dancing started, not realizing that it was going to be so soon. Anyway, so she's gone there for that.
Perfect.
Yeah, so Reen will look around and not find Shay anywhere. And he'll be like, oh, okay, whatever. And he'll be like, well, I need a dancing partner still to teach everybody. So he'll go find Lily wherever Lily is currently
I
standing.
think you find Lily like on the edge of the gathering in the shadows.
Hello there, Lily.
Oh, hi.
Would you be interested in helping me out?
Certainly. With what?
I need. Shay seems to have disappeared, and she's going to help me lead a little, I guess, dance practice. But yeah, I have no idea what she's doing. This happens sometimes. She just disappears randomly. I don't know what's going on. Regardless, would you be willing to help me, lead the dance practice?
Great. No.
She like her eyes. She looks like she's panicking. It's like, well, for my friend, sure.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Friends dance with friends, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So Reen will drag her out in front of the crowd.
Oh no.
And then, start giving his instructions on how to dance to this world's equivalent to Cotton Eye Joe. And, he'll start dancing. I believe this will be a roll of some variety, but I don't know what I would be rolling. I guess charisma, dexterity?
Charisma?
Or not charisma, but...
Oh, Dex and Insight.
Okay.
Or you could just say that you do a perfectly average job.
We'll go with Dex and Insight. Maybe he'll crash and fail. He'll be so taken by Bosamir's dancing. He'll be like, God damn.
Oh, wait a minute. I will also say this. If you guys felt inspired by Bosamir fucking cutting the hell out of that rug, I will give you guys a bonus +2 to your roll if you felt truly inspired. If your character would have felt inspired seeing a dwarf do a dance that well, feel free.
I mean, it is like really like, you got to see a true like master of dwarven dancing perform his art, right? Like Rena's probably actually very impressed. Like, wow, I could learn so much from this. Like maybe how to give myself Earth resilience or whatever.
Hey, totally different foreign style you can incorporate into your own.
Yeah, if you felt inspired, you could take a +2 bonus. If you felt intimidated, you could take a -2. Whatever.
This is what Old Wild Bill was telling me about when he told me to go live my life, you know?
Oh, Wild Bill. Fucking crazy mountain man. I just imagine he's up there sipping moonshine out of a jug.
Am I also rolling?
You can either you could do whatever you'd like. You can roll if you want the cast, or you could say that you did, you know, a perfectly.
Would it be
epic
like
shot.
rolling to assist, basically?
No, this would be an
Since-
individual thing.
Oh, because it's like, you know, helping Reen teach like a dance class or something or whatever's going on.
Hmm. Yeah, not in this instance. You succeed or fail on your own, I feel.
Okay. I think for the sake of the bit, I have to roll.
For the bit.
Would it be Dex Insight?
Yeah.
And I say I'm not so much feeling intimidated by the Bosmore's specific performance so much as I'm feeling intimidated by the environment. So I'm gonna have a -2.
Excellent. You can take a Fabio point as well.
That's not good.
6.
-2.
A 4.
Yeah, you essentially just start tripping over yourself. Do you let Reen catch you? Do you fall towards him?
You fall
Yes!
into his arms right as
Yes!
Jay appears.
I'm sure that I fumble, I trip up, Reed has to catch me or something.
Naturally.
Shall this be where Shay pops in?
This is absolutely where Shane wanders back in.
All right.
Reen just catches and writes her, you know, but in Shay vision, it's like the most romantic dip she's ever seen.
Yeah. They're both staring at each other's eyes.
It happens underneath one of the lights that have been strung up, so it's like perfectly
Oh
encapsulated.
my
It's
god.
like center of attention.
They both
for the dance
they
floor.
both look flushed, one from exertion, but it's just Reen because he's been dancing all night, and Lily because she's so fucking nervous.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's like, no.
Do you
Just
think
so
that she would
embarrassed,
say
yeah.
anything, or would she immediately leave? What do you think Shay would do? Is she the type of person to make this a thing, or is she just gonna let it sit and simmer? I feel like she's the one to let things simmer because
Yeah.
she's
Like,
been
has she ever
dealing with
made it a
you
thing?
forever. So
Yeah, she's probably just horribly depressed, like, God damn it. And probably standing off the side. But once the dancing is, or once the lesson's over, you know, Reen can go find her.
yeah, she sees that, and the smile she had on her face of a job that she thinks was well executed immediately melts into a very much she looks like a kicked puppy right now. Not quite at the verge of tears. She's fighting back the tears, and she's going to slump her shoulders and slowly walk towards the mercenary headquarters. Anyone else aside from Reen and Lily, or fuck it, even anyone in the parties, you could feel free to say that you notice it. She's not hiding it. She showed back up, so if you were waiting for her to show up, then you would have seen her see that and then get mopey and then head towards the headquarters.
I think in my head, there's like the what she mistakes for like the most romantic dip. Lily during that sees Shay.
You make eye contact.
Yeah.
You
Oh
lock
my
eyes.
Oh! Instead of slowly walking, she very hurriedly walks to the headquarters instead.
Incredible.
And from Shay Vision, it looks like Lily's even like the more like the smuggest like grin
Yeah.
ever.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Her mind palace is now fucking shattered. She's not having a great time.
Boy, it sure would be strange if there was anyone they knew that maybe ate souls or something. No, surely not. Yeah, no, Holly's just kind of watching the I guess everything.
Yeah, it's all a very bizarre mating ritual display.
I mean, Bossamir's dancing was very cool. That's the first. I think that's probably the first time Holly's ever seen him dance.
Is that the first time Bosmir's ever seen him dance?
He has never actually danced. He's seen other dwarves dance and things like that, but he never bothered.
He studied the theory, he knew what the dances were.
You read the manual.
What I totally can see that for Bosmir.
What are the the dwarven library in the Hearthstone and the Heartkeep? It just has like a little what were they? Stone tablets? So like I know they have an archive in the Heartkeep.
They have a few different types of archival devices. One of the ones that is super fucking useful that the dwarves covet like above mostly anything aside from their potion lets you literally live out the experience of the person who archived that memory.
Could I just watch someone's dance experience and just learn it that way?
You could totally.
Oh, now hear
100%
me
say
out.
that.
Hear me out. You were going through a bunch of various dance books, and you got to this it was more of a recent publishing, for lack of a better term, about the modern dwarf and the as a dancer. And you skipped the part where it was feature byword and featuring better than you. so you were and it was partner dancing, so you were just stuck experiencing getting led in the dance by him.
Yes.
That would be the cherry on top. Oh my fucking god.
On the plus side, you learned a lot because Betar is a phenomenal teacher. But also, that's why you've never danced in public ever.
So scarred, yeah.
Hey, but the students
until you learned a human dance. And now you've got one up on him.
Yes. But if no one's gonna check up on Shay, I guess I'll check up on her.
Yeah. Reen would go asking if anybody had seen her once the lesson was over, but
You're gonna go look for her?
I mean, if you saw her slink off, then you probably go find her before Reen does.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we catch each other, I can just tell you where she went.
Okay.
Let's do that. Actually, I see it. You come. You looking around. I catch you. So she say, I saw Shay heading toward our headquarters. Did something happen? She looked upset.
Not that I know. I was wondering where she went. She wasn't here when the dance was starting. We were supposed to lead a lesson, but she just wasn't here. So.
Oh. Well, she had to do me a favor. So it wasn't her fault, really. But could you do me help? Can you do me a favor and give her a good day? She was really looking forward to it, and she helped me out before. Make sure you tell her how much you appreciate her.
Oh, of course. Also, excellent dancing, by the way. That was very moving,
Yes, I finally. It seems I proved myself superior. and this occasion. This will be a good memory.
That's good. I'll catch you later, Bosmir, and Reen will wander off to go find Shane.
Okay. Before we get to that,
Holly will like once Reen's like left, will like approach Bosavir and says like I don't really get it, but I don't think he gets it either.
No, that man's denser than my fucking leg.
You seem to be having fun out there.
Yes, I finally got one up on that uppity bastard.
Mm. You said it was a good memory. Do you want to archive it?
You know what? Yes, that would be great. Actually, when we next return to the Hearthold, they can see my superior technique and the
Okay.
look of awe upon his face.
and as you think about that, you look over to see him literally having copied the exact same dance that you just did. It's only a matter of time before he gets better than you at it.
He's a quick learner, but I have to prove it superior this round.
Mm.
Maybe in the realm of dance for now, but soon Magitech.
All right.
Well, I can help. I can help you with the archiving. I studied.
Great. I can definitely use your help. But what are you doing this celebration? You're not just people watching again, are you?
Would it be bad if I was?
You know, you can't become fleshy, he says in quotation and like air quotes, if you only be stay there and observe. You gotta go act the fleshy too.
Oh, well, there was that other girl that Reen just followed was kind of just watching, and then she got sad. So
That's because their mating rituals are weird. Don't let's not copy that particular example, but look at what all the other fleshy humans are doing. Go talk, drink. Their drink's not that good, but go and talk out there.
okay.
You know what? I'll come with you. Come on.
Oh, all right. Makes me wonder, initially I was thinking like, would Boston even know about that? But like, I feel like if anyone is like would know that about Holly, it would be probably specifically him, which is why she like sticks to him.
Mm-hmm. He
'Cause,
probably
like,
thinks
you know,
you're a little weird for it, but he accepts you.
Yeah, and like you probably don't know like the specific details on why it's so fucking weird for a gnome to want that. Specifically a
Yeah.
gnome. But yeah.
Anything from Faria or Lily before we transition to the sobbing Shay scene?
Oh, you,
No,
right.
I think Fargo was just kind of daydreaming during this, kind of fantasizing about what this celebration could eventually become when this settlement becomes, more.
Definitely trying to forget the awful entropic knowledge she has been given.
Also, yes.
The
think-
call of the void. It calls out to you, drink their souls. What about Lily? I'm sorry, Pink.
I think Lily is for probably the first time out of a mix of like embarrassment and maybe there's like guilt. She's maybe for the first time getting drunk.
Oh.
Oh no.
That'll be
Like
fun.
some like citizen saw her looking like kind of sad and was like, "Hey, here's a drink."
Oh, 100%. You guys are heroes. Yeah. Yeah, they don't want you guys being sad. No, yeah, if any of them saw you being sad, they would 100% pick you up and get you drunk. Yes. Gladly. You are in very good company right now. Maybe even some of them are veterans of the war here, looking for a new life too,
Oh,
so you
yeah.
can bond over that.
Honestly, that would make sense. Just hope it's not a dwarf seeing you and giving you a dwarf drink.
They know. They know better.
Yeah, no. I mean, at least better than used dwarves. No, they're all good. They're all good
They're all
lads.
prodigies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go into the headquarters, Reen, and one of the rooms she's essentially taken for herself. And you can hear the soft sobbing before you get into the room proper.
Knock twice.
Yes?
Hey Shay. Didn't see you at the dance. Mind if I come in?
Sure. Sure you're not missing out on dancing with others?
Oh no, the lesson's already over. I was,
Right.
But
Just a lesson.
yeah, we missed it. We missed you at the dance. So what happened? What is happening?
The kicked dog expression quickly washes away for a brief moment. She takes a moment to consider telling you she tried to poison dwarves before she decides no. Because nothing. Just I was helping out Bostomir with something.
He did say you helped him out. I thought he was referring to his honestly extremely impressive dance moves.
Oh, and I missed his dance as well. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you all were going to wait.
Yeah, he kind of just jumped right into it. I think it's the first time he's ever beaten Betar.
Oh, well, good for him.
Yeah.
So what?
Do you would you like to go dance?
Yeah.
Reen will think for a moment. He'll be like, I'm not gonna ask. She wants to talk about it, she'll bring it up. And
And she's
But,
not going to talk about it because she thinks you're going to ask.
Perfect.
And that's how your relationship has been for fucking years. Of just
Got a lot of poor communication.
the immovable objects and the unstoppable force.
Yeah.
And she accepts. Before she tries to tell you, can I have a private dance here? Not with everyone.
Sure. Did you want to dance to God Night Show?
Oh my god.
That's what they're all doing outside.
No, that's the one you did with her. I want to do one of the ones we used to do back home.
Oh, okay.
Even clearer had poor mercy on the girl.
And the dance will be the Macarena, or this world's equivalent.
And that's more romantic.
Then Cotton Eye Joe, I would say so. Yeah.
But, like, that's still not like a couple.
Reminder that Reen learned dancing from a crazy old man in the mountain.
Yeah, but I thought it was like tango and shit like that, or like a waltz.
Oh my god. Should we set the
No.
scene?
See, he's a shit poster too. You see, so like whatever was the funniest option is what he would taught.
That's fair, I guess.
No, he definitely taught Rain like salsa dancing specifically, so he could dance.
Oh, the 100% she wants to
Yeah.
salsa dance with you.
Yeah. So that I think that's what they're going for.
Yeah, then that's what you guys do in private before rejoining the rest of the party. I'm assuming you want to. She's gonna try to convince you to no, stay in my room with me a bit longer.
It is a party. We can't ignore the party. That's crazy.
The girl, you're crazy.
We can ignore it for a little bit. I think maybe like 10 minutes or so.
Okay, 10 minutes. Then we're going outside to say hi to everybody. We can't have you locked up in your room all day.
Great. She's gonna try to get you to sit down on the bed to relax.
Okay.
She's going to try to fuck you. She's gonna fail. I just haven't figured out how she's gonna fail yet.
She can't work up the
Holy
courage, clearly, to make a move, and neither does Reen because he's oblivious, so nothing happens.
That's exactly what happens. She gives
Look,
you the
oh.
come hither eyes. You stare blankly back.
It's like, oh, she wants to talk about whatever it is that was bothering her. And so just stays silent for 10 minutes.
She starts giving you a back rub and then moving further down, but you're like, no, get back up there.
My shoulders are really all those wolves we had to fight.
So yes, 10 minutes of that awkward shit before you drag her back to the party.
Incredibly awkward 10 minutes.
Well, it's not awkward for Reen. He doesn't fucking get any of it.
Yeah, Reed just has a nice massage.
Yeah.
That was
You got-
wonderful.
He got to spend some one-on-one time with his BFF. I always hated reading these types of relationships, but acting it out is so fucking
Coming up
funny.
with super cursed ways for them to interact is so much fun.
This poor fucking woman. Oh my
Right.
god.
So eventually, after presumably some more awkward encounters, or not, perhaps some amazing encounters as well, getting to know the townspeople better and the dwarves, it is getting on in the evening. And Bossamir, it's your time to shine once again.
Oh boy.
So, describe to us these magical fireworks that you have created.
Okay. All right. So, we're sticking with the war criminal aesthetic he has sometimes. He has created like a little canister from which to launch the fireworks out of, right? And the actual fireworks is like it's made out of conium?
Yeah, magical
Right.
ore.
Yeah, basically he has like an outer it's like basically an outer it's like a ball, but it has like an outer layer of colio inside. It's set in like certain patterns. It's gonna create like pictures in the sky. So Bossamir wants a crowd for this as he basically has his canister, which looks like a mortar almost, a bit smaller, and he sets it down in the middle of like the let's see. I guess he sets it down like right here between as many buildings as possible or whatever. As he gathers the crowd, and he says, behold, I have created fireworks for this celebration. I hope you all enjoy. As and make sure you stand back, please. As he basically sets down the not a cannonball into the canister and lights the fuse, and he like closes over his ears as it launches into the sky. I'm assuming this is he's gonna have like as the fireworks launch, he's gonna have like several pictures of like friendly animals that are known around here. Maybe some human faces, and then he gonna have last but not least, like a face of himself right at the end, conveniently looking down at Master Betar.
Hang on. Are you sure you want to call him Master Betar?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
maybe don't call him
absolutely
that
does.
anymore, buddy.
He absolutely calls him that.
Yeah, actually,
Wait,
you
say
would wanna
again?
call
The infuriated complex is baked in.
him Master Betar.
Yeah, it sounds like
Oh.
sounds a bit like something else, you know. I'm glad I'm not the only one that heard that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Master Debater.
When the fireworks actually launches, it's going to be annoyingly loud. By the way, this is a
Oh, okay. Is it very bright as well as being annoyingly loud?
loud and bright.
Excellent.
He does not do subtle.
Yeah, the whole crowd goes silent, and the only thing you hear is like oohs and ahs, and a few people are, for a moment, genuinely terrified before they
I was gonna
realize
say
it's a
filled with
display.
PTSD riddled veterans.
Yeah,
Yes.
some of
just
this
triggers the PTSD.
some of
Probably
the,
more afraid of banging pots and pans than a banging of a firework.
Well, the cannons and stuff. Yeah, Lily is one of those people.
Oh,
yeah, and for Lily, it sounds like some magic that the elves would have used.
Yeah, the like fireballs going off,
Mm-hmm.
but like 1,000 of them. So
Yeah.
she's just fully having a flashback.
So when you see the firework goes off into the pattern in the sky, or do you just see fireballs exploding as like elven magic explodes in the air?
you know,
I
you
thi-
see you just start see there's human faces in the sky. You just start seeing the squad mates that you had that got killed by the magic artillery.
Face becomes like like a sergeant or someone who she remembers like dying horribly in some giant explosion.
Oh no!
She just has, and she's also drunk, so
Oh yeah! Oh no!
yeah, she has a bad night.
Worry, Rainbow
This is
will
the
help
worst
carry you back to
crossfade
your
ever.
room.
Poor Lily. Man, Lily and Shay are having a rough time tonight. But yeah, the entire town, after they realize that they're not under attack, marvel at this. And you all hear it's a mix of concern and approval from the dwarves.
They're like, oh, there goes Bossamir again.
They're chattering in dwarf speak, so none of the humans are able to pick it up, but you can pick it up. They try to do it in a way that's obviously not like insulting, but they're also not like hiding it from you. Most of it is either a complimenting the display, but a few disparaging that it doesn't use the standard template or the standard schematic because it incorporated this other rare mineral collium in it, and there's unknown side effects, and
you just effectively aerosolized it.
Yeah,
and
they're like discussing cancer rates.
they're
Yeah,
actually, this is
radiated all
radioactive.
They don't understand the vision. They do not understand the vision.
Never did.
They're
Never
just
could.
jealous. They never did.
They're discussing potential potential fallout from it. You know, what's it going to do to the local vegetation? Because they don't have, they've not tinkered with Coleum personally. They use
Which can
other.
affect local population.
They personally magically enchant all of their own metals. They don't use like this random human shit. Outside of that, though, the thing is very pretty. So
Wow. They just can't compliment without something to criticize.
but yeah, this has been an excellent celebration. Hopefully the first of many celebrations to be had in this town. Does anyone pick up the broken and shattered remains of Lily?
Oh yes, absolutely.
No, not you.
Yes.
No, clearly that's what Holly is going to be doing, because you know she's watched people enough that like them suddenly seizing up or like cowering in a corner or something,
How tall are you?
not very.
How do you carry Lily back in?
I'm stronger than I look,
Okay.
and also isn't Lily like not that, I don't know.
Oh no, Lily, what do
Heavy.
you think? Are you in the state to needing help?
I think she can walk and stuff. I think she just is like wherever she was sat to watch, has just kind of frozen. If directed to go somewhere, she would.
Okay.
Like, yeah. You don't seem all that here right now.
God, that's terrifying.
Hmm? Me?
Hmm. Maybe you should come inside.
Okay.
Okay.
And when she
And you know-
stands up, it's like a.
So-
There's a lot of tension in it.
Yeah, gnomes and dwarves don't like touching other people. However, Lily has prosthetic hands,
That's true.
which means she, assumably, can't actually feel through them.
Sure.
Well, I don't know what detail that is, which means, you know, it's like it's easier for Holly to just like take her hand and lead her, because, you know,
Yeah. Because Lily has metal hands, so she...
yeah, she wouldn't be able to tell. Wouldn't be able to
Wouldn't be able
tell,
to,
right?
yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, it works for me. She allows herself to be led on.
okay. You'll have to tell me which room is yours, though.
Oh.
All the doors look the same to me. But we can get there when we get there.
Okay. Yeah, I think she just kind of quietly follows along. I guess it doesn't. I don't know if I have any thoughts on what her room is like, but when you get to her room, she kind of just like goes in and just like sits very rigidly.
I don't know how you usually do it, but do you take the arms off when you go to sleep?
No. Should I?
I think it's fine. I just I don't know what would be comfortable. I know most people don't like to sleep in their armor, but I guess it's different. So sorry.
I I like having something there more than having nothing there.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know why I asked. Uh, do you need anything? I don't usually do anything like this, so Bosmir told me to talk to. Sorry. She was kind of shrinking on herself.
I think Lily just looks for a minute, but for the first time since you approached her, it kind of actually focuses on you. Oh, it's okay. Uh, thank you.
You're welcome. Um, I hope you feel a bit better now, or later.
I'm sure I will.
Okay, that's good. Um, I think I'm only 2 doors down if you need anything.
She nods.
I'll leave you alone. Um, okay, goodbye.
Bye. Or good night.
Yes, that. Good night. And she'll like, I guess, leave and close the door behind her. I think that went pretty well.
Korobos is behind you and goes, mm-hmm. Good job.
Were you there the whole time?
Yep.
Wow. You're very
Mhm.
sneaky for such a big person. Wait, was that mean? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you big.
Mm.
Did you need anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Good night.
Are you good night? Does he just like walk off then, or does he just keep standing there?
I don't know. What would be funnier? No, he just stands there and stares at you. Yeah, no, he just walks away.
Okay. Holly is going to call it a night as well.
Okay. So, does anyone else have anything they'd like to do before the night? All right. Silence is compliance.
Sounds right to me.
Cool.
I talked to someone.
Excellent. This is the person who's not in the owlbear right now. So, Faria. As
You're up.
Faria sleeps, or tries to sleep, you keep hearing something. You're not entirely certain where it's coming from. It always sounds like it's like far away, almost like it's an echo. And it sounds like grumbling or growling or snarling almost. I'm sorry, what was that, robot? Oh dear.
Robot.
Oh no, this is the worst time for it too.
Of course, it pops up when we least want it.
Better now.
Yes.
Yep.
You were saying?
Excellent. Oh boy, does it sound particularly close, or is it like in the building, or is it outside?
If you were to get up out of bed, no matter where you go in the building, it always sounds like it's distant.
Mm.
It sounds like it's echoing from someplace else, but doesn't make any sense. Like it's always like the next room over, and then you go to another room, and then it sounds like it's the next room over, and then you go like outside, and then it sounds like it's coming from somewhere in town.
Mm. So it sounds like it's something in town. How would she investigate this? um, would she know if this would be caused by like a spiritual um haunting or something like that?
Hmm. It could be.
Hmm. And what would be the normal method of like investigating a ghost sound or something like that? As she attempts to like locate where this sound is coming from, or at least what it might be.
So, I don't know if you have ever taken part in something similar to this, but you do know that there are certain rituals that you could do to try to pinpoint it using spiritism, either locating this specific one if it was a spirit, um, if you knew more about the intended target, or by performing a ritual to ask the random spirits that inhabit the world around you. Because there's usually some type of like minor spirit inhabiting something, like in a tree or in a bunch of grass, essentially, or even in like large stones. There's spirits everywhere, and although
Okay.
they may not know, they could at least point in a direction or offer some type of advice. Alternatively, you could try and do like a. It's like the difference between casting a wide net, talking to a bunch of spirits, or fishing in a hole you know where the fish is at.
Mm-hmm. What would she do? I think she would probably cast a white net, right? Talking to other various spirits, rather than like sticking a bait hook out to see what might be making a noise like that, because it might be dangerous. She doesn't, and she'd rather not draw something that is, dangerous to a place where people are sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
So what would I need to do? Clear.
It would just be a medium individual ritual in terms of using a magic ritual. You could either do that or you are a spiritist and you are a priestess. If you would you have taken the time to try to interact with the local spirits at all upon arrival here?
Yeah, probably.
All right, then you probably
If
would
only to know their presence.
Yeah, you would know that most of the trees in the town at least have like a neutral rapport with you and with everyone here because no one's chopped anything down yet. They've just been collecting dead wood, essentially, which they're fine with.
Stone housing, not wooden housing.
Yeah, they still need wood for fire and such, but yeah, they stick to dead wood.
Dangerously close to chimerism.
I'll also say the longer you spend outside, you will start to notice a few other random townsfolk like peeking their heads out through doors or through a window, or maybe someone's like walking through town, like looking over their shoulder.
Okay. So I guess that is an insight power roll then.
Double insight? Yeah.
Insight willpower.
Yeah, and so willpower works too.
Let's see. And 10.
Wowie.
I only get a 5.
And you were doing that to speak with spirits?
Yes, to determine what exactly is going on.
Okay. So one of the closest spirits that you've managed to strike up some type of conversation with is the spirit inhabiting one of the trees nearby. And as you go to, commune with it and speak with it,
Could spend a fabula point. Maybe I'd re-roll that.
oh yeah, if you'd like to.
Yeah, sure. I'll call upon the fact that she is a priestess and speaks with spirits all the time. So I'll spend a fabula point to re-roll for a 15.
Was that the first Fabio point spent?
Yes, for me.
For
and the session.
Yeah, okay.
We have our jar now.
Yep,
So.
I just added it. All right. Yes, that is more than enough. And I'm just going to incorporate that 5 into the earlier roll and say that when you first approached this tree, the only sensation you even got out of it was fear. Fear and unease. But as you started speaking with it and, you tried to calm it down and quell its fears, mostly by saying that, you're a spiritist, this is your type of thing, you can help. That quiets it enough where it explains that it's howling again is really the main thing that this spirit in this tree keeps saying, and it's both uneasy and annoyed.
Mm-hmm. Noisy neighbors. I see. Does it know where it's from? Where it is?
Well, it's a tree, so it doesn't get out much.
Sure, but they talk to other trees.
They do. And so I'm just going to assume that it's this tree right here that you're talking with. And it sort of like says somewhere over in this direction. Like in the center of this plateau.
So it's in the town.
Yeah. Whatever it is in the town. And whatever it is is loud and fearful. Or fear-inducing, I should say. But the spirit will also tell you that hasn't killed anyone. No one's died from it. At least no mortals have, that it knows. And all of these things that it's conveying to you is more of like... kind of like emotions and memories. It's not using actual words to get any of this across. You just instinctively know or get that feeling.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I guess you will go inspect this entity and see what all this is about.
All right. As you get closer to the pre-existing structure, the growling and snarling gets louder and louder.
And is it coming from the rock?
It sounds almost like it's coming from the floor beneath. If you were to guess. Because this central structure is it's like a stone gazebo. So this is a dome with like pillars every so often. Like an open stone domed building.
Yes. Yeah, she looks at the gazebo, inspecting it for a moment. And she is going to try to either calm the spirit that is inside of it down, do what she can to at least identify what exactly is either trapped or is just making a ruckus.
Okay. Let's have another insight willpower roll. As you
Would
attempt
this be a roll?
I
assume it's either she can identify it or she can. I don't think this is.
Oh, identify it? Yeah, you can identify that they're... Oh. Discord decided to kick me. Yeah, you're able to identify that it is the spirit of some type of creature. And the noises are coming from underneath this mosaic of a great horned wolf. So, potentially a little on the nose there.
Great horned wolf. And the spirit is here, or is it elsewhere?
The spirit's... You know that the spirit's under the floor. It's not coming up. Or coming out.
Okay. Well, she will watch over it until the rest of the party either awakens or dawn comes as she expects it, that it's not either going to break out or it's going to like attack people. Because otherwise she's relatively concerned, but she's kind of operating under the assumption that this is a spirit that's been sealed away for whatever reason, and she doesn't know what it is or why. Exactly, this has been done. Just that there's something going on, and it is now being very loud. But she's not going to be like, "Oh, I should get this thing out," because it's like, yeah, someone put this thing here for a reason. I'm just going to assume that that's a good reason.
Mm-hmm. So,
So unless anything changes before dawn comes, that's what she's going to be doing.
so I will say, shortly before dawn, the aggressive growling and snarling stops, and right before it stops, you get the feeling that the spirit almost like lets out a sigh. As the final noise it makes before the dawn arrives. And you no
A
longer
sigh
hear it.
of release, relief, like tiredness.
It's like a mixture of relief and fatigue and
Mm-hmm.
Disappointment.
No. If anything, it would be a sigh of relief and fatigue.
Hmm. Yeah. Somewhat tired from her essentially standing watch over a gazebo, right? A fucking rock plinth, essentially. She will return to the fort or compound as everyone's waking up. She will probably look a bit tired, sitting in the dusty area, and will inform the rest of the group of the growling and the noise. That if they had any of them woken up, that is what is sort of spirit is buried under the plateau.
I did not hear any growling. You sure it's not a dream you had?
No, I was quite lucid for it. It was quite all pervasive. The spirits of the plateau are also aware of the creature. They know not it. It, I presume, predates them.
You guys don't think that wolf is responsible to you?
I don't see why it would be. The spirit, as I could tell, has the shape or the impression of a wolf, but is not a wolf. It is horned, ridged, I believe. I have yet to understand the exact implications of it. There's very little knowledge of what this thing is, and I best I have are impressions. It's not a threat, not here at least. Whether if it gets out is another question.
Can it get out? Or just angry from our fireworks last night?
I don't know. Spirits, when trapped, not, I should say. It's rare and difficult to trap a spirit into a physical vessel. They don't like it, and they especially fight hard. A vessel at best that any that I know of are only temporary storages, seals that last at most a year and a day. This thing predates the settlement. If it was trapped in there, it's using principles and philosophies that my order just simply doesn't understand. If it could get out, it would have already done so.
So we do nothing?
Not nothing. There are ruins throughout the areas. If we find some with an image of a horn I would suggest that we inspect it. It might have information on this. But yes, for now, I suppose we do nothing. Just watch it. And if anyone else wants to inspect the pagoda or gazebo, then I suppose that is. It would be best to have more than one set of eyes.
We could try investigating the underground aquifer. If the wolf is below us, then there might be access through the caves.
Nods her head. That sounds as good as an idea of any. The spirit said the creature hadn't hurt anyone yet. Not that it couldn't, but that it hadn't yet. It would make sense if no one has been underground at night, if it's only available. Active during the night. Then I suppose that might be one way of going about it. Do we want to inspect this tonight?
I mean, I'd be up for it.
Okay.
So we shouldn't leave not wandering, random spirits in our town.
Well, most spirits are random, and most are wandering. But this one is a spirit that is capable of producing physical manifestation. Sound of a plateau is an especially powerful.
Do you think you'll be able
Normally, they
to?
don't settle this close to human settlement.
Well, this was before the settlement came into being, correct?
Yes.
Maybe they've been here longer than we have.
Undoubtedly.
It's possible
I'll
to
have
click
to
it would know.
investigate.
But
I don't think they would talk to us.
yes, I was about to say. But yes, I suppose we should prepare for a quick jaunt underground. It would be nice.
Tonight, then.
All right. Should probably get some gear ready. I can't see underground anyway.
So you are all going to prepare to enter this sea note, the open underground lake.
Yeah. Probably go in before night just to see if there's any obvious, paths or secret holes or some shit.
Faria, are spirits particularly vulnerable to anything?
It depends on the spirit.
Let's see.
If the spirit is a spirit of the land, be weak to wind.
Why do we want to get rid of it?
Not so much get rid of it. Inspect it, decide if it's a danger to other people. The spirit is, I presume, extremely powerful. Most spirits are laconic and lazy. They don't appear physically, or at least produce physical effects without great effort. Something like this would be more powerful than would be comfortable to have this close to a population center. especially if it's malicious.
Hmm. Well, do we wait for nighttime, or do we get some idea of the underground aquifer while it's day?
Yeah, I think we can just head in now, assuming we have no other pressing concerns.
Faria nods her head. We can scout things out immediately, but afterward I'm going to need to sleep. I have been up all night.
Makes sense.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think that's what we'll go and do. Oh yeah, and did Better Than You produce anything for sale yet? Clear. You're muted.
Yeah, might be on purpose.
It might be his child. Got child aggro.
Nah, I had to rotate a potato, and I had to say goodnight to the missus, and
Excellent.
right. I heard the part where y'all were considering going down into the water.
Yep, we go inside the hole.
Cool. I guess Korobos is just gonna let this one slide. Sure. So you guys get ready to go down into the hole. With many onlookers concerned. There's already essentially like a rope ladder going down, as well as like a pulley to get water out. So yeah, you can take a dip in the drinking water.
Okay, I misunderstood what this was. I thought there was like an underground like
There
lake
is.
basically,
It
and you
is.
could go down into the caves and like walk over to the lake.
This is their only access right now.
Okay, probably shouldn't go diving.
It's here's
Unless
a
anyone has
picture
spells for that, I could maybe work on a
with that kind of thing, but without the artificial platform in there.
Yeah. Yeah, the only
Ooh.
way, if you were to look at it from that, the only way to get down is the hole in the ceiling, essentially.
Okay,
I guess we inspect the pagoda to see if there's not a like entrance down below through it. Or not pagoda, gazebo.
yeah,
Uh,
makes sense.
Yeah. You guys spend some time staring at it. A few people seem, concerned and worried. You hear like hushed things of like, so is that where it's coming from? And other people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? I haven't heard anything. There. So the mosaic, it's like a bas relief. It's like one solid stone showing this horned wolf, this great horned wolf, and it looks like it has been slotted on top of something.
So it's like a plinth that has been set into the center of this gazebo.
Yeah.
Can we like try to lift the plinth up and move it?
It is.
Like, how large is it? Is it like a person? Like a
It's
dog size?
it's like horse sized.
Mm.
It's a very large stone. It's probably potentially a ton.
Well, I mean, we've got oxen. We could probably move it.
Yeah, you could rig up some type of pulley or some other such device. And some of the villagers are definitely on board to help you guys out, especially if word gets around that, you know, the strange howling, snarling noise is coming from there, which some people in retrospect think, okay, yeah, that makes sense. The thing that sounds like a wolf is coming from the wolf-shaped stone. That would seem to track.
Mhm.
Does it seem like there's no mechanism in the room to just like move the help move the stone or like trigger something else to move it?
This,
Because I
being a dwarf, you immediately know that this seems like the top of a sarcophagus, like a sarcophagus lid that's been pushed over top of something. Whether it is a
So-
box or something that leads to a crypt or something, you're not sure, but it's definitely got that type of... It was slid into place and then slotted in perfectly and was not intended to be lifted.
got you. Okay. So force is necessary. Got it.
Yeah.
Also, might be sealing in the evil spirit.
Mhm. Which was Faria's point.
So you guys proceed. Okay. With the help of the whole town, this is a doable feat. This is something that you all can do. It's going to take some time though, because it's very much like everyone's trying to help figure out, how you're gonna lift it out. Well, obviously, you should like drive metal pins into it so you have an anchor, so you can attach rope to it, and people are thinking about chipping away stone around it. So various people are kind of like working on different things at the same time. This will go on for probably most of the day.
The dwarves and I sitting in a workshop trying to figure this shit out.
The dwarves want nothing to do with it.
They don't want anything to do with it.
Nope.
Dwarves do not fuck with spirits.
Correct. This is spirit
Gnomes
shit.
do.
They want nothing to do with it. They're constantly saying in Dwarvish, in their chiming language, this is just a bad idea. It's a waste of time at best. You can't trust a spirit. They're so mercurial. Who knows what the hell it wants? There's no point. You can't bribe it.
Dwarves are famously incapable of recognizing plot hooks.
Which is why they've been under their mountain home for fucking ever.
Yeah. What do you mean leave? That'd be crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, they took one step outside their mountain home. It's like, well, this fucking sucks. I'm going back underground where it's warm. Yeah, it's towards sunset that they finally get it lifted and moved. And underneath of this very large stone lid, which you now know to be a stone lid, is a coffin. A very large coffin containing the skeletal remains of what looks like a very large horned wolf and a human.
Great Grey Wolf Sif.
Clearly, we take the coffin, wander out far away from the town, and we rebury it.
The coffin is part of the ground.
Damn.
Yeah.
How we might be able to sidestep this whole thing.
Was there any inscriptions or anything?
On the coffin, no. On the underside of the lid, yeah. It's all magic shit, too.
Oh boy.
Does it say, don't open this?
Yeah, it's like, well, why'd they put that warning on the bottom of the lid?
Yeah.
It says don't dead, open
You can see
inside.
this.
No.
Oh boy.
No. It,
Where's
I
the
wonder,
live
I wonder if this is code.
you guys have enough magic in your party to suss this out before sun finally sets. And thematically, we'll have it be as soon as sun sets. The mages are able to deduce that magic amplifies spirits. It doesn't contain, it doesn't restrain, it makes spirits stronger intentionally.
Hmm.
Huh.
And as the sun sets, if you look down into the coffin, gone is the skeleton, and there is the ghost of a giant fucking wolf with a horn on its head, and it peeps its head up and looks at you all and
Hello there.
speaks. It says,
Oh.
"What have you done?"
Uh-oh.
Like, specifically?
Why did you open the lid?
Well, we thought we were being haunted.
He looks confused at you. Yes? That's why I'm here.
Well, yeah, we'd prefer not to be haunted. You're like ruining people's sleep. If we could work something out.
That's their problem. I'm here to keep you. Where's this chanter at? The whole hulk of this ghost comes out. It's taking the skeleton along with it, by the way. The skeleton's inside of the ghost, and you can see it and hear it clicking and clacking around as it sort of jumps up and is it's starting to like look around frantically for a person that you're safe. It's safe to say does not exist anymore. What are these? What is this? Who are you people? Why have you broken into my home?
So to answer your questions, my name is Reen. These people are, I guess, settlers. I don't know. I'm sorry, I forgot your other questions.
Why have you broken into my home?
When you say your home, do you mean specifically moving the big statue, or do you mean like this place in general?
He sits down and puts a paw over his eyes.
I would answer, but I also don't know why we did this.
It's going to use its hands to talk, almost in a way as if a human were doing it. And it does both
It's
hands up and down
Italian.
and goes, not quite. It doesn't. It can't do the whole fingers thing. But it just like, I was in there, and then you lifted that. Are you not Maconers? Are you?
But we are not.
No. We don't know what those are.
Do we not? Like, isn't Makone like the
Aren't
big kingdom?
Yeah, Makone.
Yeah.
Makone.
Maconers are from Makone.
Ah.
But it's an old word. It's not really used much.
Yeah. When did you hop inside there? Just out of curiosity.
Hop. I was buried. I don't know. Looks around.
Regardless.
It was greener here once.
Okay. So that was
Well, that explains a lot.
yeah, that was a very, very, very long time ago.
It has been over a millennia? I have to go look at the thing, the timeline.
1,500 years.
Yeah. I inform him of that. Of been at least 1,500 years.
That's... Well, I haven't heard chanting in a while, but you used their magics. One of you woke me up. And there's so many things around here. They try to get close. I don't like it.
Are you scared?
No. But they should be.
You want us
Was
to
it the
put
fireworks that woke you up?
Hmm?
The Colium. That's what he's talking about. The Colium.
What? That's nonsense. Why would Colia wake up a long dead spirit?
Yeah, it's not like it's a magical rock or something.
The wolf nods. Yes, magical rock. I remember this.
Oh, okay. So, you want us to like put the rock back or something? Say, statue rather, not rock. It's a carved rock. It's a very nice rock.
It
Yes,
looks.
it's a very impressive bas relief.
That's not the important part. It's the underneath. Seems to be intact. Hmm.
What's underneath this settlement? What? Why were you even buried here in the first place?
To protect it. To protect this place. It was
What?
a town. But not like this. Different. There's only water that's underneath. We was a no. Mo. Mm,
Hmm. You've been in there for a long time. You must be suffering memory issues.
yes. That makes sense.
It has been a long time since people have settled the. We've only just now begun to. We would like to speak with you more. Um, do you want to go back into the hole and continue protecting the town? And we can speak later as you regather your thoughts? Or is the ceiling no longer?
The shield should work. Yes, put me back. Put the lid back. But it needs chanting. What was it? You have to put magic into it. It helps me keep monsters away.
So it's a ward.
I'm the ward. It makes me stronger. We're the ward. And it looks at the human skeleton that has not had any ghost form around it and has been perfectly still the entire time.
Okay, so what do you want us to chant?
Just. I forget. You have to perform a ritual. Just channel magic into the stone, and I can keep beasts and monsters away. That was my deal.
Hmm. Well, if you can guide us through the process, we could try. Do you know if there's any particular recipes or materials that we'll need?
Magic stones work. Whatever you did, do that again. Or use that material.
It might be difficult.
Oh, what else?
We can try to find more.
Bossamir scratches his beard. The fireworks were costly.
I don't understand. You lit my stone on fire?
Blew it up even.
You what? No.
We're out of Colium then. We'll not be able to do the ritual. It requires
Don't need it. It is helpful. It's just, you have to imagine you have to put your hand on the stone and channel your magics into it. I forget. I didn't do it. Some other chanter did it. I just remember chanting.
You
Well, I can give it a good try, but this sounds very unfamiliar. I don't think anyone I know of created a ritual to boost the strength of spirits.
Uh, it,
Not familiar.
it makes it so I can be heard by others' things. If it has a spirit, it'll hear me. If you hear me growling, that means something nearby wants to eat you or kill you. So I scare it away. That just makes me louder.
So when we were hearing it, there is something dangerous nearby.
There was some
Okay.
little pup.
I fucking knew that wolf was behind this.
Several of them wanted to get close. Wanted to fight and kill. I scared away its pack, but it remained, so I had to keep at it all night.
You must be tired.
Resilient wolf.
What?
It seems like maybe tonight we try to reseal.
Well, it is tonight.
It is tonight.
Oh damn. Next night.
Well, the
Yeah, we
wolves
can try
came
it right
last
now.
night, and so presumably the wolves might just come back tonight.
Yes, if he's not keeping them away, then they may take the opportunity to attack.
The wolf lifts its head up and sniffs. No.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
near. You're safe now.
That's a relief.
It hops back into its hole.
Do you have a name, spirit?
The humans here called me Grimhorn.
Oh.
I made a deal with that one. And it motions to the human skeleton in the hole with it. You help keep my remains safe. I keep you people safe. That was the deal.
All right. Time to move the stone right back, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I suppose so.
So, the entire time this has happened, it's been stunned silence from the villagers. The second you say it's time to move it back, everyone fucking groans.
Completely and utterly understandable.
I mean, it's good to meet you, Grimhorn. Let us know if you ever want your nations to change. Thank you for your continued protection.
Oh, and hey, don't worry. Your name is still remembered because it's the name of this town.
He gives you, for the first time, a very toothy, almost predator grin. And then he lays back down, all ready for his lid to be shut.
This is gonna be like a long, involved process. It's just like, oh god.
After
It's just kind of awkward for a while.
After it is not immediately shut, you hear him just sort of guff at it, just like, Uh, what's taking so long?
It's really heavy.
And then I guess we'll try to accomplish the ritual to start it.
Yep.
And let's just shove powder into it.
That's all Grimhorn knew what to say.
Well, I guess it's brute forcing.
He might be a magical beast, but or spirit, but he has
I guess
no
he
idea how they did it.
I guess he leans more towards beast than magical in this case.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you probably know more than I would do here, but I'll help you.
I think this would technically be a ritual.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess fucking what scale would it be?
So, I will let you know that the area is always small, but you can set the potency. If you use Colium,
Mhm.
that will obviously reduce the amount of MP needed drastically.
Which we don't have.
But from the minor, medium, major, extreme, the more mana that gets pumped into this, the higher leveled creatures Grimhorn is able to scare away from the settlement.
Mm-hmm.
And this was something I was not expecting to be giving you guys so soon, but hey, we're here.
Okay. I mean, I've got 60 mana technically.
I've got 70.
Yeah, I've got 66 technically. I mean,
71.
I could do medium. Even though we don't have.
No, I don't have what?
We don't have Colium, so we can't like reduce. So
No,
I can
but
do
like,
medium.
can we split the price or?
Unfortunately, I think the entire cost is a ritual.
Yeah, I believe
Is
the
it possible? So other people, even without ritual, can assist. Ritual ability can assist in
Yeah.
the check. So can you use us basically as batteries to help power it?
Uh,
hmm. I don't see anything that specifically says where the mana has to come from, right?
And theoretically, this can end up costing 200 MP, which is completely unreachable.
technically, it doesn't say explicitly that it has to. Just that an amount of mind points has to be paid by the ritual. So I mean, technically, it depends on Clear if he wants to say that yes, everyone participating can donate their mind points. But something else to keep in mind is, as the potency increases, the difficulty also increases. The likelihood of passing a 16 difficulty is not high.
What kind of check is this? I guess insight willpower.
This would be insight willpower for ritualism.
Okay, so
I'm 10 and 10.
I'm 8 and 8, so I can. I mean, there's decent odds I succeed on an assistance check anyway.
Yeah, I'd try to do that too.
But like, you don't know anything about rituals, so
Right.
need
to.
It would just
We
be
don't
like
need
the
to,
Fight
though.
Blend power thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like sucking someone's soul out of their body.
Well,
Yeah, that
in
yeah,
this
but that,
case,
but
it's
that's
done
an attack
consensually.
roll. And
This is done
also, if it,
But I'm
consensually.
volunteering.
and also if it was, I would get a +2 to it, but I wouldn't get a +2 to just doing the ritual, you know. So like, let's not.
So I
Yeah.
mean, we can have Holly be the leader
So,
and attempt to do an extreme.
Do we?
Yeah,
I don't know.
so,
Do we have to? Yeah, you know what? Set the scale. I'm willing to be the role, and I can take the brunt of the MP expenditure if need be.
okay, so let's think. You have 10-10, so on average, you're coming
That's
up
an
on
11.
11 on your dice. And there's, even if all of us are successful in our assistance attempts, we still fail.
Yes.
So, I mean, major is probably more doable.
It is.
Also, question. How long does this last?
Apparently 1,500 years.
So, no one has been hearing him growl. That was the first time, the first night. He hasn't been doing this for a very long time. Presumably.
Okay.
You guys will find out that without the use of either a specialized ritual that I'm going to have to leave up to you guys to figure out how you want it to be done, or we could just say that after enough times of doing it, you know how to improve on it. Each ritual will last for 1 week, because week is the time frame that we're working with here. So minor will keep away level 10 creatures, medium level 20, major level 30, extreme level 40 for that time.
I don't think we necessarily need to go beyond medium at the
Can
moment.
I guess if we could stack the effects.
Yeah, like
Like
could we do a medium ritual but have it last 2 weeks at minor strength?
After toying around with it enough times, maybe?
Okay, so we have to like do it a few times first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
or
you guys are
figure out
jumping in
the
blind right
tech.
now.
yeah. So I guess we
After
might just be spending the next 21 days figuring out how this shit fucking works.
Casting the ritual every day.
Yeah, just like, what does this do?
We're still early days. Hopefully nothing's gonna be too high level. Like we can just try a minor, I guess, and just see how it goes. I'm sure the wolf will let us know if we fuck it up too bad.
Yeah. Are you all going in on the 40 MP DL7 ritual?
I mean, I think I can probably just handle that one alone. Unless like Faria wants to help specifically, but
I mean,
You don't want to fail.
Theoretically, we're all going to be MP banks for the higher level ones, so it kind of makes sense if we're all assisting in the first one.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I will roll my d8s. I got an 8.
That is a fail.
And it's not a
I-
success.
No help from there.
What's the roll?
I succeeded at a 10. It's actually
Insight will-
technically a critical success, but it didn't. You
I
don't
don't
get
think-
critical successes on supports.
It's insight willpower to lend your assistance in a magical ritual.
Well, you've got a +1.
Yep.
Let's see. Insight, willpower.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No.
That's the second.
Also failed.
Okay, so that's a +2 then overall. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Now, Lily.
I also
Lily failed. So you failed or did you succeed?
I failed.
Failed. It's
Okay.
It's a 6, so
So
I see that.
I succeeded. I think Hope succeeded.
Correct.
Yep.
No.
+2 on your check.
Alrighty. Go gadget dice. Ha.
Nice.
Nice.
With a 21,
21.
you
Sorry.
succeed on the minor.
I think it's a no. I added the +2 already, so it's a 19.
Oh, okay. Still, with a 19, you succeed at the difficulty level 7 check.
Yeah, I'll tank the full MP cost myself this time, just because we don't need to get all weird about it yet.
Mingling spirits.
All right.
How lewd.
With the successful ritual, you hear a single howl. Why is my door opening?
It's the fucking
Uh-oh.
wolf in real life.
The ritual was too successful.
Child, it is 11 o'clock. Okay, yes, I love you, boy. Did you wake up to go use the bathroom? Are you okay? Yes. You are? Okay. Okay. Poor disheveled
The
child.
ritual summoned your child.
Yeah, it works.
Child tried to scare the shit out of you again.
Yeah, well, this time I closed the door, so if I hear it, it's a lot louder. He's such a sneaky little thing.
That's excellent.
I gotta put a
I'm
bow
gonna give his
around
dad
him.
a fucking heart attack.
He almost did the other time. Oh my god. Yeah, you hear an approving howl.
Faria will
confirmed.
attempt to resist a wing as well.
Will save to not a woo.
And the wolf will spend his ultimate point to force you. No.
You guys didn't ultimate point. Oh.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Sorry, no,
Feeding
the
this
other,
thing was terrible.
the
Okay.
other wolf, not Grimward.
Pure joke. Excellent. Well, we're at time, but I do have one final thing. It was something that I wanted to do at the end of session 1, but we didn't have time. And then I wanted to do it at session 2, but we all weren't here, so I will do it now. As you will all gain an extra Fabio point as I introduce a villain, because we're going to do a scene
Excellent.
transfer.
Hell yeah.
So, the scene changes from this night sky as the howl is lit up by Grimhorn in approval of a deed done, to that of the sky above Suvero, the capital of the Kingdom of Makone. The city skyline is dominated by the royal palace as a voice whispers, "Our diviners report the elves are moving. Some went to the deserts." The scene changes to a lavishly adorned reading room. A regally dressed man is sat by a nearby fireplace, reading from a red book which covers his face. He doesn't look up and replies in a hushed tone, "Alarming. We have personnel there, correct?" An unseen man replies in a whisper, "We have a local agent, but they were sent to observe your Plan B." The regally dressed man closes the book and stands up. His long, curled brown hair wrap around a strikingly handsome face. His golden light brown eyes fixate on the fire. "Zinniel is useful, and he handled Orson well enough. I just need to ensure they get riled up. But if elves are present, His face contorts from a calm, reassured one to that of confusion and disgust. Have your agent peel off. Elves are more concerning. Of course, Your Majesty. The unseen presence seems to leave as a slight breeze rushes out the nearby open window. I'm certain Zinnial's people can hold out just fine. He sits back down and continues staring at the fire. They better. That is the scene for the major villain.
Not gonna lie,
Oh, boy.
I was hoping it would be the wolf.
It's like, holy shit, how did the wolf get to the capital?
The wolf was a druid the entire time.
Little do you know, he's the agent.
Oh my god.
In 1 week, the wolf got all the way down to the capital and seized the throne.
Emperor Grimjaw.
They're thinking,
When is
"Mom."
he going to use his?
Sorry?
No, I'm good.
Nothing. There's a character in Bleach called Joe, and I was like, oh, I just thought of that.
It is time, and I have been fading a bit here.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to
Yep.
get this in really quick.
Mm-hmm.
And now I get to work on the next villain scenes.
Oh boy, more villains.
Well, there are other minor villains kicking about, but you'll meet them soon.
Huzzah.
So, out of curiosity, do you all intend to stay here for the next 20 so odd days?
I don't know. I was thinking of doing a.
Well, we
I
have
don't
to.
know.
We have to at least figure out how long, because we don't know in character how long the ward is going to stay up, right? And we now know that the wolves are poking around the town, so we can't leave until we know, like, the timer on this thing, right?
Okay.
I mean, we would probably figure it out relatively quickly. At least those of us be able to tell.
Okay.
Like, oh, it's weakening at this rate, so we'll be able to like feel it out. In the same way that, like, a light with a battery is visibly like draining or becoming like weaker in that way. Like, it'd probably take us at most 3 days before we figure out. Yeah, this will last a week.
Oh, it's really interesting how like how there's just this timer that appeared above it that just says like 6D 23H 59 M, and yeah, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So, this, until we can find a way to like perform multiple rituals and then just have them carry over when the first one ends, we're kind of in a weird spot when it comes to exploring. Because if we put up a ritual and then, go out for 21 days, that's 2 weeks that the town is undefended. And we could just do short expeditions.
Except you want to do long ones so you have the
Yeah.
best odds of
Yeah.
getting discoveries.
I guess technically short expeditions decrease the dice size, don't they? If I remember correctly, let me check.
Yeah, they do.
So I guess that's honestly not that bad. Because then we could do the same thing we were doing previously, and assuming that stacks with the other dice size decrease, we could. It's not as good as getting it on ones and twos, but like theoretically, we could still stack buffs to increase our odds of finding things.
So the plan for next session is maybe do a quick expedition, quick jaunt.
Yeah, see how that goes. We can always explore in the nearby area as well. That said, I think we just I assume we just get the 5 XP because we only got I think we were at 3 out of 5 fabula points.
Oh,
Right before.
we're 4 out of 5 right now.
Yeah, okay. So just the 5, yeah.
Yep, just the 5.
6 XP.
Is it possible, since the initial, unless we get a specialized ritual, is just kind of pouring power into a ritual? Is it possible that I could make a project that's just basically like a mana battery for it so it can last longer?
I'm so glad you asked that. Yes. With Colium, you can do that.
Wowie.
Maybe we could, hopefully in a short expedition, we can find a convenient stash of Colium.
So when I did this, I'm like, all right, well, I'll have this thing here, and it'll be activated when they start bringing in enough Colium. You brought in the 1 ore. I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna be enough. I mean, it's in a building. I was thinking,
then
once
you
you've
detonated
discovered
it.
it, yeah, and then you fucking sent it up into the night sky, and then created a huge ass fucking beacon for all of the wildlife to come rushing towards. By the way.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, well, it's obviously also filled with a shit ton of magic, so yes, he's awake now.
Hey.
I think Reen is also taking Shay back to her father. Because now at this point we know the wolf that we all thought was gone forever has apparently come back again.
And he's coming back stronger each time.
Basically, like, we gotta get these people out of here.
Fucking Saiyan wolf.
I don't think I need to deposit a new JSON just because I have 40 less mana, 2 more Fabula points, and 5 more XP, and that's it.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I'm more interested in just like level ups, just so I know like what skills you guys decide to pick up.
Yeah. To that end, thank you very much for the session. I am gonna head out.
Alrighty.
Night.
Have a good one, folks.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.